What's going on, guys? Back with another presentation. Um, I want to talk about optimistic people. Um, Optimistic people are stupid people. Optimistic people are people that always see a light at the end of the tunnel. But I'm here to tell you, there isn't always a light at the end of the tunnel. See, if I used to think that optimistic people were good people. Optimistic people are delusional people. Optimistic people are dumb people, stupid people, ignorant people. See, pessimistic people are real people because they see stuff for what it is. See, there isn't always a light at the end of the tunnel, and things don't always work themselves out. Sometimes things just don't work out at all. See, we live in a world where you have a lot of people who believe in false hope. You have a lot of people who believe in toxic positivity because that's all optimism is. Optimism is toxic positivity, something that ain't gonna never work itself out, something that ain't gonna never turn around. See, if I had to pick and choose, I'd rather be around a pessimistic person because pessimistic people are real people. Pessimistic people see things for what they really are. See, optimistic people, they always want to see the good in everything. But I'm here to tell you, there's not always good in everything. And I'm here to tell you, there's not always a way out. Sometimes there is no way out. See, there are some people that just want to believe that, everything is going to work out for your good and everything's going to work out for your benefit. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Nothing is going to work out for your good. And you have to look at the world like, how you going to be positive in a world that's negative? That just go to show you how ignorant optimistic people are. How you going to be positive in a world that's negative? You can't be positive in a world that is negative. You can't be optimistic in a world that's just totally negative. There is nothing to be optimistic about. Look at how terrible the world is. Look at all the bad stuff in the world. See, there are some people that just want to live in denial, and that's optimistic people. Optimistic people want to live in a state of denial. But see, just because you live in denial, that don't mean the truth is not staring dead in your face. You can try to live in denial all you want, but the truth is staring you dead in the face. This is why I say optimistic people are the real villains. Pessimistic people are people who are honest, people who look at reality for what it is. That's why I say, if I had to pick and choose, I'd rather be around someone who's a pessimist, because pessimistic people look at reality for what it is. That's one of the main reasons why I used to love talking to Barack McCray, because pessimistic people are what you call realists. I don't want toxic positivity, and I don't want false hope. And I don't, and in all honesty, I don't think nobody wants toxic positivity. I mean, who wants somebody to blow smoke up their behind and try to convince them that everything is good in the world and everything is peaches and cream? Everything is not peaches and cream. The world is a horrible place. It really is. And to tell you the truth, life is horrible for some people. It is. And my question is, people who experience a lot of adversity in life, how are these people supposed to be optimistic? You see how dumb that is? That's why I say optimistic people are delusional people. Optimistic people are really dumb. If you think about it, they have no sense, because you can't be optimistic in a world that's full of negativity. It's impossible. So you might as well surrender to the dark side. And life has to be an equal balance. That's what a lot of people are too dumb to realize. Just like the yin and the yang. If you have more negative than good in your life, what kind of person do you think you're going to be? A pessimistic person. If you have more positive experiences than bad experiences, that's going to make you a positive person. So there has to be a equal balance. There are certain people in life who have an abundance of hell in their life, and they have little to no goodness in their life. So someone who has an abundance of hell in their life, there's no way in hell they're going to be optimistic. So when people talk about positive thinking and being optimistic, those people are just complete idiots. That's stupid talk. That's stupidity. There's no way in the world a person is going to have an optimistic outlook on life when they've encountered so much negativity in their life. It's just not going to happen. When life has given you nothing but hell, when life has given you nothing but lemons, there's no way you're going to have an optimistic mindset. You're just not going to. See, and these same narcissistic devils who try to gaslight you on being positive, why don't you switch places with certain people? Why don't you live their reality? Because the same people who tell you about being positive, if the shoe was on the other foot, they would be pessimistic as well. See, we live in a world where people don't believe in feeling sorry for people, and people don't believe in having compassion for people who endure a lot of misfortune in life. This is why I'm not trying to hear what folks got to say. And I would advise you to not listen to what no one got to say either. When people talk about being optimistic, seeing a light at the end of the tunnel, there ain't no light at the end of the tunnel. I would just disregard what people got to say, because at the end of the day, if they're not living your life, if they haven't been through the problems that you've been through, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. You know? How somebody gonna give you advice when they haven't lived your life? Screw them. That's why I say optimistic people are delusional. They're dumb. They're dumb. Pessimistic people are what you call realistic people. I was thinking to myself, if I had to choose anybody to be around, I would rather be around someone who's pessimistic, because pessimistic people are real. You don't need no one to give you false hope. You don't need no one to tell you that there's this light at the end of the tunnel. There ain't no light at the end of the tunnel waiting on your behind. There isn't. You know, you know, people just say all kind of stupid stuff without thinking about what they saying. But yeah, that's just something for you guys to think about. I'll be coming back at you guys with more content. Let me know if there's a topic that you would like me to discuss, and I will be back at you guys with another presentation. Yeah, but that's just something for you guys to think about. Optimistic people, those are the real devils. Those are the real enemies, optimistic people, because people who always want to see the good in everything are delusional. They're the real dummies. But on that note, you guys have a good day. Talk to you soon.